Hello, I'm Katie Carnes. I'm one of the maintenance managers at Toyota Battery Manufacturing North Carolina, and we are so excited because we are building the first electric battery plant in the US, and we're scheduled to open in 2025. So right now we're staffing up our maintenance team and we're looking for experienced and qualified individuals to help us take care of our facilities and our equipment while we're building the plant and then when we start up production. I'm here with two of my colleagues, TBMNC Vice President Don Stewart and Engineering Manager for Facilities and Environmental, Darius Weatherford.
This is the first Toyota battery plant that we've got in North America and actually across the world. We were the first ones to be announced. And the battery process is a little bit different than what we've done traditionally in the past as far as building vehicles or building engines and transmissions in our typical background that we've done.
We have a ton of really great opportunities for production maintenance, and we really want to get people that have strong fundamental skills, that have experience with robotics and PLC programming, and we have a great training program for when they join so we can take that fundamental knowledge and really set them up for success in our maintenance team.
Different from your team, Katie, your team is going to handle the product that actually, the machines that make the battery. My team is going to handle everything that keeps that building in perfect condition. So we'll be handling stuff, not buildings and ground like traditional maintenance, but the facilities maintenance team members are going to be taking care of very specialized equipment. Talking HVACs that's on the roof. We have a couple of buildings with up to 100 HVAC units on the roof, our cooling towers, multi-stacks, tank farms, piping systems, everything related to that. And also the PE group, which is the group of engineers that's also on our team. They're focusing on the technical specification for that equipment.
And whenever I talk to the maintenance team members, and what drew me to maintenance in the first place was the ability to learn so quickly about equipment, about process, and figure out how things work and why they fail, and it was so engaging. And so here we have this challenge of not knowing the equipment as well as we would if we were setting up a vehicle production line, but then the opportunity and how quickly we're going to be able to see our team members grow and develop is going to, I think, be a lot different than our vehicle plants.
So as you're setting up this new plant in the new areas, so what kind of training are you thinking about for your folks as they're coming in?
New hires coming in, the main thing we're going to train them on first is the Toyota culture, Toyota way of thinking, the Toyota lifestyle, because some people have never worked with the Toyota inspiration of how you manufacture product. And one thing that we get them used to when they come in is the Toyota way, which is lean manufacturing, all continuous improvement, which is called Kaizen. That's the main thing we're going to start them off with. Then they'll go into fundamental training and specialization training. And also for some of the new leaders that come in, they're going to spend most of their time understanding different types of situational leadership training from the time they come into the door. And also we have two colleges that we're working with, GTCC and Randolph Community College, where they're going to have a whole dojo set up just for that training.
And we've been working together, facilities and production maintenance, because we want to set the team members up for success. So we're giving them the same training, and they'll get fundamental skill training for our core areas so that when they're in the plant, they have the ability to perform work on any type of machine. So we're covering hydraulics, pneumatics, AC/DC circuits.
And also electrical part and environmental parts of training. Certain trainings we have to do that too, because our department, as far as facilities, we have to think about where the water is going. So it's certain trainings they have to do that in that area in relation to permits, keeping us in environmental compliance.
What are you seeing as far as candidate? What kind of attraction and what kind of pool are we getting?
Speaking locally, it's a lot of different variety of candidates. We're seeing candidates all the way from pharmaceuticals, food industry as well. Any kind of system we're dealing with a lot of chemicals. We're seeing a lot of candidates from that, which is very good.
We also have a lot of veterans and people from the chemical processing industry. So we have a great team, and I'm excited because, working at the other Toyota locations, that's what makes me really invested here, is having that great team. And so now we get to build that at TBMNC.
Good. I'm really glad to hear about the veteran draw, that we're drawing the veterans. So as an Army veteran myself, that's always near and dear to my heart. I know Toyota is really a great company for veterans to work at, and really very supportive of them, the different programs we have, everything from the BPGs and the other activities. So that's really good news. I'm glad to hear that.
What attracted you, or what pointers can you get to kind of pull more women in, to kind of open that door to get more women interested in being a part of maintenance?
For me, my dad opened that door for me. And at Toyota, we have so many good resources across the board of mentors and advocates that can help people get where they want to go. And I encourage any person, especially women, to look into maintenance because, like we talked about already, it's so engaging to be able to solve a problem. That was the part that I loved. And so to bring women into maintenance, I think we need to share with them it's a really critical thinking job, and it's a job where you can learn. And so when you phrase it that way and you talk to women, there's a lot of them that would love to have a job where they're engaged, they're solving problems, and they're learning. They just don't know that that's maintenance.
So what do you feel like is the ideal candidate for TBMC?
I think it's made up of a lot of things, right? But I'd say one of the biggest things that we talk about, especially with our team that's been over in Japan, as we talk about the new battery, is we say a lot over there about being technically curious. We know all of our maintenance members are going to be technical anyway, but I really like that term about being technically curious to become a battery technical expert. In this case, in the maintenance side, it's going to be a battery making or a battery machine making technical expert, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening. If you'd like to join our maintenance team at Toyota North Carolina, visit our career site and apply today.